Hello and welcome to the Glowing Up podcast with your host, Shireen, helping women to manifest and intentionally glow up, be their best versions, and ultimately live the life you deserve, no matter your circumstances. Shireen shares her experience of being a single mother and how she used her circumstances to turn her pain into her power through intentional manifesting. If this sounds like a bit of you, then stay tuned.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my podcast. It's me, Shireen, here at Manifesting My Glow. So today I just wanted to do a part 2 to my previous podcast, which was You Are Not Your Past. So I have a previous podcast, which is part 1, titled You Are Not Your Past. And it really compelled me. And I was like, no, I need to do a part 2 because this topic is so crucial for a lot of people, a lot of women. And I really want to just hone in on the points of just explaining to you how important it is to affirm to yourself that you are not your past, you are your now. Say this affirmation, guys, every single day, or women. Say this every single day. Remind yourself when you're on your self-development journey, when you're on your self-development path, when you're improving your self-concept, and as part of bringing up your self-concept, remind yourself every single day that you are not your past. Forgive yourself for anything of the past that you feel was a bad decision or a mistake. You are more than able to forgive yourself. You are welcomed to forgive yourself. You know, I really hate to see women suffering and struggling mentally and staying stuck on situations that have happened in the past that are no longer serving them. Life is still ticking on, life is still rolling on, life is still going on. And a lot of us do this where we have inner conversations with ourselves every single day, replaying past situations over and over and over again. And it's so detrimental to our health, our emotional health. Sometimes it can be even further and have an impact on someone's mental health. So why would you do that to yourself? Why are you punishing yourself because of things that have happened in the past? There's no need for it. There's no need to punish yourself. There's no need to be harsh on yourself or hard on yourself. There's no need for it because you're only hurting and damaging yourself. And with those negative inner conversations that you're having, these are things that other people can't see. So whilst you're holding and maintaining a story, an old story in your mind, in your head every single day, you are actually carrying that energy around with you, which is then hindering you and having an impact on your actions, on your behaviors that you do on a day-to-day basis now. So why stay stuck in that mode? Why stay stuck in your head? Why stay stuck on things that have happened in the past that you're not able to either let go of or to just reason with yourself and realize that actually, yes, those situations did happen, but I'm not my past. I am my now. I am my future. Don't do it to yourself. You're causing yourself more harm than good. Change those stories. Things that have happened in the past, change it, flip it around and turn it into a positive. You know, for me, I can personally say that I've had situations that I've been in. I've had moments where in the past I used to replay situations over and over again. And now what I tend to do is, okay, I don't want to completely deny situations. I don't want to completely be in a denial mode. But at the same time, I am a bit delusional with it as well. And I do flip the story in my head and I do remind myself and say positive affirmations on a daily basis. For some of you, it might be journaling on a daily basis. It might be writing things down on a daily basis, positive thoughts, mind you, to get yourself, amped up and to help change your mindset and to help change those inner conversations that you're having with yourself. A lot of us have inner conversations with ourselves. In fact, everybody has inner conversations with themselves because we have over 70,000 thoughts going on in our mind every single day. But what story are you telling yourself? If you're telling yourself a negative story, it's time to stop that and rejig those thoughts, reshift those thoughts into a positive state, into a positive mindset, because that is the only way that is going to help you to move forward and bring you some type of peace in your mind, bring you peace mentally. I'm not here for bashing people. Everybody's got a past. Every single person has a past and has history with something or someone. But we are not here to punish ourselves because of decisions that have been made in the past. We can only change the future. We can only be in control of what's happened now. And once you start to do the inner work, you will find yourself that the situations that are happening in the future are far less severe and damaging than the situations that you've come from and the situations that you've healed from, because your mindset has leveled up, because your conscious mind has leveled up, and you've become an intentional person with every single thing that you do. That could be decisions that you make, that could be friendships that you choose to entertain, relationships, work wise. You've become so much leveled up that you don't entertain half of the stuff that you used to, which put you in the situations that happened in the past anyways. So stop punishing yourself, people. Women, stop punishing yourselves. We've all had a past and we've all had mistakes, but we are here to manifest ourselves. And manifesting is all about mindset. Once you change your mindset, your actions will follow. Your behaviors will change in a positive way. I tend to use what's worked for me, I would say, are affirmations, journaling every single day, whether it's just one page or just writing down all the things that I'm grateful for every day, saying affirmations over and over in my mind, where to the point where sometimes I feel the affirmations and I just get this like tingly feeling in my body where I'm like, yeah, I actually am this person. There's other things that you can do. Read books, positive or self-development books. Read or watch YouTube videos. That's a good one. Or audios, listen to audios, or my podcast like you're listening now. These types of things, start to bring them and incorporate them into your daily routine. I listen to YouTube videos every day. I say affirmations every day, and I will journal. Not every day, I'm not going to lie, but I'll be in a mode where I will journal every single day. And that really helps. And then when I feel like, okay, it's stuck now, those affirmations have stuck, then I will give it a break and I'll take a break. And then I go back to my journaling, whether it's writing it down on a notepad, whether I'm writing things down on a digital planner or digital journal. Find what works for you. But the only way that you can do this inner work, and you only need to take, I would say, probably about an hour to an hour and a half each day to do this. You can break it up in chunks. You don't have to dedicate a whole hour and a half, because I know we're busy out here. We're mums, some of us. Some of us are working people. You've got relationships, you've got friendships to maintain. So I'm not saying to sit down and spend a whole hour and a half in one block. You can break it up from the time you wake up, 10, 15 minutes. And then throughout the day, you can say affirmations in your mind. No one's going to know what you're thinking anyways, but it will reflect in your behavior and your actions, So I would say what's worked for me, just as a quick list, is journaling, affirmations in my mind or out loud or even in the mirror, scripting, similar to journaling as well, but scripting definitely works for me. EFT tapping, that is an amazing thing. I'm going to do a whole mini podcast on it, on all of my tips. I'm going to go back to all of the things that I use to help shift my mindset. But EFT tapping was a great one because I really felt it in my body. It really helps to release mental blocks. As they say, the body stores trauma, the body stores information. That's why people can become ill when they're suffering from, say, stress. Because the body is storing all those emotions and all that trauma. And what EFT tapping has done for me is enabled me to just release those stuck emotions and stuck feelings. And trust me, guys, once you do it once, you do feel a shift and you do feel a change. And all I used to do was EFT tapping for 10 minutes a day just before I went to bed. You can choose the time, the day that's suitable for you. But what worked for me was doing it in the evening for 10 minutes. And trust me, the feeling that I would feel so elated after that EFT tapping session. I would feel amazing. And then once I got into that state, miracles started happening. I think I did an EFT session for manifesting more money in my life, and it worked. I was literally getting clients like here, there, and everywhere in my other business. So EFT tapping is amazing. You choose like what you want to use it for, whether it's for increasing money and abundance, or whether you want to do it for, relationships, friendships, or just healing your inner child. There's so many different YouTube videos that you can follow where they will guide you through the tapping session. And like I said, it's only for 10 minutes. So it's not a long time at all. That really, really helped me. And like I said, what it does, it releases stuck emotions in our body, because we hold trauma in our bodies and it needs to be released. Once you've unblocked that, then you can start leveling up even more. So EFT tapping was a great one for me. Meditation, if not, it's not for everyone, I know, but that does work and it does help. I myself am getting back into meditation. Again, I can only do these things for a short time, like 10 minutes at a time. So EFT tapping for 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes affirmations in my mind, and then maybe another 5 to 10 minute meditation. Like I can't concentrate for too long. And exercise. I like exercising. Again, it's not for everyone, but that's something that helps me to release stress. It helps me to keep fit. Obviously, I feel great and amazing after, and I'm also sweating and I feel like I'm just releasing like bad energy and toxins anyways as I'm exercising. So find what works for you guys, but find things that work for you that's going to help you to shift into your new reality and your new state. As they call it, quantum leaping. We're quantum leaping into a new positive reality. You are not your past. And if you stay stuck in your past, all your actions or behaviors are going to reflect that. So why stay stuck in your past? It's time to level up. It's time to glow up. It's time to use tools that are going to help you to shift. We're not saying do it by yourself. Use the internet as your guide. Use me to give you that advice of what's worked for me. Use things like digital planners and journaling to write down your thoughts. If you have a tablet or an iPad or a notepad even, take it back to the basics, pen and paper if you need to, but get all of that information out. Get the stuck emotions out and start creating your life using your positive thoughts, using your mindset to propel you to new heights. That's what it's all about. Don't worry about your circumstances. Don't worry about your past. You can only deal with the now, the present. Become the person that you want to become now. Utilize the tools and resources around you. There's so much information on the internet. There's so many free resources on the internet. I can't even explain to you guys. So again, there's no excuses. I'm a single mother. I have to juggle everything, work, gym, child, the housework. I've got so much on my plate, but I still try to dedicate some time to my own personal development and my own personal growth each and every day. I'm not going to lie and say I stick to an hour and a half every single day, but when you're starting to shift, I think it's great to stick to a routine where you go in, and then as you become more aware of your conscious thoughts, you don't need to use as many techniques anyways, and you won't need to spend as long, I think, on these techniques. So take the time. There's no excuse. 5 minutes affirming in the morning, 5 minutes affirmations before you go to bed. That's 10 minutes. But those are perfect times actually to start that work and the inner work of shifting your mindset, because it will seep into your subconscious mind. And that's what we're on about. We want to not just change your conscious mind, but your subconscious mind, because it's your subconscious thoughts that are actually manifesting the most. So utilize all the resources around you, guys. Remind yourself each and every day you are not your past. If you stay stuck in your past and you feel you're having those inner conversations that are of your past, shift it, shift out of it. Be on a mental diet, change those thoughts, flip those thoughts into positive thoughts. Remind yourself that is not you now. You are a great woman now. You are a great person now. You are doing your best each and every day. Every single day you are leveling up, you are glowing up, and that's what it's all about. So I just wanted to do a part 2. I've given you some tips on some techniques that you can start using, and you can go on YouTube and there'll be so many like videos that you can tap into and follow and get a bit more information and follow someone, for example, EFT tapping or meditation. So many resources that there's no excuses, really. Let me say that again. There's so many resources out there, guys, that there's no excuses why you are not leveling up and why you are not glowing up. And stop using your circumstances as an excuse, because that is just all it is. It's an excuse and it's not serving you anymore. That's my little rant over. Follow me, guys, for more podcasts. I really want to continue on my podcast journey with you guys. I've got so much to share with you, so many stories. Look in my description box for more information on how you can connect with me. If you are one of those people that you're ready to start tapping into your best version, you can even use my digital planners, my digital manifesting journal to help you glow up. Can be used on your iPad if you've got one. If you don't even have that, just use pen and paper. It's fine. But if you really want to tap in and have it with you every single day and take this seriously, then definitely check out my description box below, where I've got all the details about how you can purchase any of my digital planners easy download, and it's all for you guys. So yeah, and also leave any comments. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to be a supportive person to you guys. I know there's not a lot of people out here championing for women, particularly single parents. So I just want to be a voice for you guys to, I should stop saying you guys and maybe you women. I just want to be a voice for us women, where you have someone that you feel like is on your side, that understands your situation on a different level that a lot of people don't. So reach out to me. I'm here to offer any advice and support for you, and I will speak to you, and hopefully you'll listen to another podcast of mine. Bye.